Hello. This shoot was not planned at all. This was very spontaneous and it was fun. It was kind of just us hanging out. And yeah, I shot this in a Portra 800 push to one stop and on my Vivitar. So enjoy.
Green light, green light, green light, go. Green light, green light, green light, green light, green light, go. Green light, green light, green light, green light, you've been given 80, we need to.
I'ma do an analysis of my least to most favorite photos from my favorite photos. Number 5. That red is popping. The red has a very strong contrast to Sam. It's very strong, but also very empty, which I really like because I love negative space. I love the isolation of subjects in a photo. Wide and it's very I like. One thing that I would improve on is the lines with the grades. So I'd like adjust this, and I did, and it looks so much better. And it's cool. But this is a cool image. I like the graffiti. If I did want to, I would like Photoshop the little poles. Number 5. Thank you. Number 4. Hell yeah. So this photo is actually the very first shot that I took in the roll. And this is a film accident because when you wind up your film, it exposes to light when you first insert it. And that's why there's that little light leak on it, which is so dope to me. That's so cool. I really like the diagonal lines in this with the reflection, and it's taking up like a quarter of the image, and it's really, really cool because Sam is on the corner with opposing lines juxtaposed with the diagonal lines that takes up half of the photos. So it's really cool. And there's a play on reflection in there, which is cool. Yeah. What more can I say? Hey. So my Vivitar actually does double exposure, and it's very manual. This is my first time ever doing double exposure on film. I always do it digital by putting it layer and then doing the opacity. That's how I used to do it. So that's very, very interesting to have a double exposure. And definitely a future photo project idea or like a photo test anyways. And it's interesting to explore and to understand more. I never see photos like these, so this is dope. This is cool. I rate. Hell yeah! This is a cool photo. I love this photo. Funny story. I didn't even want Sam in this photo because I thought the garage looked cool, but then it felt empty after a while, so I was like, hey, actually, I need you to be in the center. And yeah, it's cool. Second most favorite photo. You've got that negative space. Like, there's fucking huge amount of negative space around him. And it's so cool. I love it. That's that central composition where he's right in the smack middle. It's cool because you kind of like draw your eye to that one point where Sam is. And the lines of the steel posts creates kind of like a tunnel vision where it's like, it's cool. That's so dope, bro. I wish this was more sharp, but like my camera struggles at that. And yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. This is my second most favorite. I would have this as a wallpaper, honestly. Honestly, this is so cool. And finally, my number 1 favorite photo. I bet you didn't think this was it. I love this photo. There's just something about this photo that red initially gives you that pop of color, which is very, very interesting. I don't like that there's this asymmetry. You can argue that like it's more interesting with asymmetry, but I cropped it in just to see how it is, and it's so much cleaner. It's a very simple dimple photo. It's just it cleans it up a little bit, and the lines behind him like and it's straight now, and it's really cool. It still has this textures from before, but it's a little bit cleaner. Um, the textures between the background, the steel with the fur to the necklace, it's just cool. Um, and with cropping it in, it's clean, but it still has this sort of je ne sais quoi, if you will. So yeah, those are my 5 favorite photos from the whole room. I hope you enjoyed this. Portra 800. I don't think it's the film for me. I did push it to 1,600. But I have my preferences. It's still a good film stock. It's just not for me. It's just not for me. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this. I will see you in a few days, I think.
Well, I just find that he's very nonlinear. You only have to look at his eyes to see that.